Hello, and welcome to
Bonjour.
Magic Myths and Mayhem, a TTRPG podcast with mostly accurate rules and inconsistent character voices. I'm Alex, your host, but not your GM today, and with me are two of the lovely players. I was going to say characters. Players, Joe, and what's your name again?
Whatever it is this morning, but maybe
Fartus.
It's my sort of age. It's whatever comes to mind.
Mark. Joe, Mark, how are you doing, the two of you?
Terribly well. Terribly well, thank you. Apart from like aching,
Still a bit warm.
sore back and hot and not that fun.
Yeah, of course. Well, you may have noticed, of course, I did not say I am the GM because I'm passing that over to the father of this. I mean, I'm the creator, you're the father, whatever. To you, father. Because we're going to do another You Awaken in a Strange Place. Because, unfortunately, there's two people not around now. I do know, obviously, Purdy's off on her world cruise of randomness, and you can tell us about where they are, Joe, but you were also going to have to, hopefully you've been informed as to where Rowan is as well.
Yes, I can confirm they're not in the same place. Purdy this Friday is in the Philippines, which is in Southeast Asia. Its capital is the city of Manila. In terms of population, it has the 13th largest population on the planet.
Is that
which I didn't realize?
Per capita, or is that just the largest by number?
The largest by number.
I don't think you can't have a population that isn't.
I meant like per land mass. You know what I mean?
I see. Density. Density.
In terms of density, it is 368 per kilometer squared.
There you are. Huh? Unfortunately, is that a lot?
And their currency is the Philippine peso, and their national dish is adobo, which is surprised me because I thought adobo was from somewhere in the West African region.
Adobo. I've never heard.
I mean, it could be something that's been passed across multiple times. That's really interesting to know. Hopefully Purdy's doing well in the Philippines. What about Rowan?
Rowan is not in Africa, Samoa, or North Korea.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've joked before, a little joke at Rowan's expense, that when they've not been here, they have been at the American Conservative Political Action Conference, which is the big Republican event that happens in the States. Because Rowan is an American, but not an American conservative.
That is true.
So, at the moment, they are flying back to the States because they've been in the UK at CPAC UK, hosted by Liz Truss, former 6-week British Prime Minister, and attended by speakers as Nigel Farage and the guy who started the Pizzagate theory.
Yes.
So they've been in attendance at that because they haven't been to an American one, as I've joked before. They've gone to the British one, which was rubbish, and I believe not many people attended because
why would they?
While it's an achievement to have been the Prime Minister, it's a much worse achievement to have been Prime Minister for 6 weeks.
And the only reason she was Prime Minister for 6 weeks was because the poor old Queen died, and for 4 weeks the government was closed.
Yes, she was actually Prime Minister for 2 weeks, and she still managed to talk about a cabbage, awkwardly talk about apples, and then get fired.
Yeah.
And because of that, she gets $100 grand a year. So
I know. Do you see? That could have been me. I could have done that. Yes.
Failing upwards. So I'm not the host because I'm passing over to Father.
When you semi-are the host, I will.
Well, I'm not the GM.
Happy to attempt. Yes. So we're going to do You Awaken in a Strange Place, which I'm sure everybody listening and us remember very, very clearly indeed.
I do.
But just in case they don't. Would you like me to... I mean, basically, I have the sheet in front of me.
Yeah, blast through it.
It says, everyone comes to the game unprepared.
Usually am.
Much like life, in fact. Anything the GM or the player say about the world is true about the world, and the game must be finished in one session.
We could try.
Again, much like life. What you'll need to play: paper, writing utensils, and a couple of D6. It doesn't mention brains, so that's a bonus.
I'm probably just going to use a notepad, but yeah.
I've got a couple of D6 out because
I do have D6.
Choose one person to be the game master.
Have done.
Okay. The other players each roll.
Oh, sorry, you've missed out the part that says they no longer count as a player for the purpose of the rule sheet. They are unto a god now.
Well, I didn't like to brag, you know, because I mean that's my normal situation. They are unto a god. The other players each roll 2d6.
Yes. Usually there's 3 of us and we do genre, adjective, location. I think we do genre and adjective depending on who's highest, and then there's the 2 of us come up with the location.
Okay.
So
Because there's meant to be 3 people.
highest is going to be genre.
6.
This is 2d6, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
I think the whole thing is 2d6. You've got 8.
8. So Joe gets to choose the genre.
I would like to go with Noir.
Ooh.
Noir.
I haven't done noir before.
The rain was coming down, like the rain always came down, cold and wet. The player with the middle rule,
Should
or
be
in this case the
me.
lower rule, thinks of an adjective.
I think mutated.
Mutated. Okay. Adjective is mutated. And the lowest role is location.
A location would be an interesting location.
Mm.
The Philippines.
Theme park.
A cruise ship.
Philippines. A cruise ship. I really like that.
Cruise ship. Okay.
Oh, that keeps it really tight as well onto a single location. That's
Cruise ship.
mhm.
I might stretch that slightly because I'm thinking for noir.
A noir cruise ship.
Okay, so it says, so the setting of the game is a mutated noir cruise ship. Mutated noir.
So next is the statements, the core tenets, which we'll want 3 of them. So again, we'll just do 1 each and then come up with one together.
So statements, yes, core tenets, whatever they say becomes true about the world. It's the same order.
Something true about the world. Well, my first instinct is to say that everyone speaks like Yoda, but
No.
that's going to make this a very
That
painful
would make it very difficult.
session.
No.
Sorry, a very painful session that would make this.
Very it would make this.
So I'm going to say, I'll say all modern for the time that we're going for technology in this world is powered by slightly faulty nuclear power.
Dear.
Faulty.
Mutation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
All right.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to say it is a fact of the mutations that everybody, almost everybody, maybe not everybody, is affected in some way that would be considered something that is similar to a superpower. But the better the superpower, socially perceived, the better the superpower, the better you're standing in society.
So it's My Hero Academia rules.
I guess, kind of. Yes.
Okay. So we have slightly faulty nuclear technology, which means that people are getting irradiated. That means they're getting superpowers. And the better, the more
Socially
well
perceived.
well
Yeah.
perceived your superpower is, the more socially acceptable you are.
I've got one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The oceans of this world, it's not water. No one knows what causes it, but it's a substance simply known as the goo. And if you touch it, something about you changes.
Causes, I'm going to say causes,
We're such a strange little world, and I love it
causes
already.
a mutation. Causes mutation.
Okay.
So it worked. That sort of hangs together quite nicely, actually. Forget the noir bit for a second. So we've got this. Our setting is going to be a cruise ship, some kind of ship. We've got captain and first class, who are sort of basically superhero types. You've got the second class, and then maybe third class, who are people who can turn a leaf a different colour, or
Make a spot up here on a wall.
that sort of thing. Yeah. We've got a low-level radiation everywhere, including in the water, and the water has been so badly affected by some past event. This is why we have faulty nuclear power. A bit like Rowan's world, we have old, ancient nuclear equipment.
Oh, you're accidentally giving away some spoilers to the next campaign.
Well, there you go. But not quite the same, so.
That's
So,
those spoilers available in the pre-ramble if you pay $1 a month to go to our Patreon.
That little taste.
It's worth it, trust me.
You can find Mark's Tasteful Nudes.
No,
Yes.
there's no tasteful nudes on there. There's no nudes at all on there.
I don't think it'd be possible to have a taste.
I don't want to think about it.
Neither do I. So yeah. So the sea, in whatever event it was that is long since lost to time, that caused all the devastation of the old world and left us with just these machines that work on nuclear power, and they're going to work for hundreds of years, but we don't really understand how they work. But we do know that they don't work very well, and there's radiation all over the place, and the sea is irradiated,
Yep.
thick, goopy, horrible. And if you touch it, there's a random effect upon you, which will.
And we're on a cruise ship.
Okay, dokie. So first, it's again in starting with the player who rolled the highest.
Oh, we both roll new d6s.
Yeah,
I got 5. I'll do very well.
Got 6.
there you go.
You're first again.
So, what does Joe want to be?
So I describe the kind of character I want to play in terms of their name and description from this, and then I make up 4 skill verbs and yeah. So should we do powers as part of the description because
I think we'll
that
have,
might
because,
influence
because
skill
that's
verbs we
it's,
want to do.
because that's to do with the environment. Let's do that as an additional thing. So you get
Okay.
ordinary sort of workaday skills, and then you have your power as an extra one.
Oh, okay.
Because that's going to work slightly different.
My character is going to be Singbad the Sailor.
God.
Singbad. Oh no! I know this is going on immediately. Yeah.
And he is sort of like a minotaur in terms of his physical appearance, except so I'm now going to name something I've only ever seen like pictures of. I've not actually seen this show. Are you aware of something called BoJack Horseman?
Yeah,
I'm
the
aware of
horse
it.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just has like a horse's head.
So is he a minotaur then? Because the minotaur had a bull's head, so it's like a horse head, human body.
It's an inverse centaur, kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're a torcent.
So a horse head with a human body. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the very confused water polo activities instructor for this cruise ship.
Water polo instructor. Okay. And you need to do your skills, your 4 skill verbs.
So for my +2, I will go with exercising.
Yeah, makes sense.
Exercising.
Is my
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
For my +1, it's going to be what's something that horses are good at? Fly swatting.
Fly swatting. Okay.
Yeah.
Fly swatting +1. Okay.
Something that they're bad at
-1, isn't it?
is he's terrible at singing.
Is that terrible? Is that -1 or -2?
-1, and then -2 is advice giving.
Advising.
-2. Advising. Okay.
So terrible at giving advice. Okay. Superpower.
Yeah.
So what do you want your superpower to be?
Let's say horses sprint, so some form of super speed.
Super speed. Right then, roll a
Horse goes
d6.
fast. Except he's just running with a human body.
Well, perhaps he runs like a horse. He just sort of the gallopy sort of.
I guess that's going to depend on what I roll on this. Do you say just a single D6?
Yeah, d6.
A 6.
A 6. Well, there you go then. So he's basically. What I was thinking was he'd only be able to do sort of trots or canters, but he can do everything up to a gallop. So he can choose. He has 4 different speeds then, including gallop. So let's say that sort of walking speed is normal movement speed. Canter is trot is plus 25%. Canter is times. Let's say what should we say? Let's say walk is normal. I'm not going to say what the distance is, but it's normal. And then trot is 1.5. Say canter is twice normal speed, and gallop is 3 times normal speed. But there'll be a cost in exhaustion and how long you can do it for and things. So if you go, the reason I'm going to suggest that is because that way you just don't gallop everywhere all the entire time.
Sure. So that was walking 1 times human speed, trot 1.5 times, canter 2 times, and gallop 4 times with some sort of drawback.
Yeah, 4. You're right. I said 3, but 4 is better actually. Make it 4.
Oh, okay.
Because he needs to be. It needs to be a super speed. So the ordinary human running would go at say 1.25. So the top speed running ordinary person is 1.25. So you're a lot faster than humans.
This is why I'm good at fly swatting, because my arms also are fast.
You just chase him down. Okay, Alex.
Engineer on the ship.
Okay, engineer.
So just like a general maintenance slash whatever for the engines and such, usually down in the below,
Yeah. Engine room, all that sort of stuff.
you know,
Yeah.
just engine room and stuff. I'm going to say that they are quite small. Do you know what? I'm just going to go human, just human.
Yeah.
Just looks like a human. They're going to be 5 foot tall. So for Purdy listening to this, ridiculously small.
Yeah.
I've got to make the joke, of course. So 5 foot tall and relatively stocky, kind of like if a fantasy dwarf was 5 foot tall, human proportions. Stocky and more of the like fat muscle than bodybuilder muscle.
Yeah. Chunky.
Gonna go with that. You're gonna be called Wrench.
Wrench. Okay.
Wrench the engineer.
How's that spelled?
As you would the tool. WRENCH. Skills. I think it would be remiss of me to not be very good at fixing, let's say. We'll go with a +1 in cooking, because why not? I'll do a -1 in looking.
Yeah, okay.
And a -2 in swimming.
Oh, that's good.
For a cruise ship, probably not great.
Cruise ship, exactly.
The power that I would like, the ability to make any limbs, not necessarily limited to humanoid limbs, appear on his body.
Create limbs. Okay, so roll that die.
I'll do create limbs, because then depending on if it's a good roll or not, it can depend on whether it can do it on other people.
Yeah, exactly. Create limbs.
Just a 1d6.
1d6.
That's a 3.
3, right in the middle. So you can't do it on other people then, but you can do it on yourself, and you can create, let's say, up to 4 additional limbs.
Just humanoid, or?
No, you can do other animals' limbs, so you can do spider limbs and so on, but they have to be in proportion to your height, so you can't do like a 12-foot long arm.
Yeah.
So you could do a spider leg, which would be the length of
My arm.
a leg of a spider, your height.
Yeah, okay. Works for me.
4 extra limbs, and how long they last, we will determine that by do a dice roll when you first create them, and then there'll be a short cooldown, then you can do it again. So you create them, and then if you roll really badly, they don't last very long, and if you roll really well, they'll last
Okay.
indefinitely. And you can dismiss them.
There's meant to be a third person, so that obviously we get more available, and then the GM comes with an extra 4. So we can either be 4 short and just have less variety of things we can do, or come up with 8 more that are not associated with our characters.
I think we should do the 8 more, because
Yeah, keep the variety.
I think so.
I think we'll find ourselves quite limited otherwise.
Agreed. So let's go down that.
Then let's say me and Joe, you and I can come up with 2 each, and then Andy can come up with 4, as is meant to be the
So we have covered skills.
exercising, fly swatting, singing, advising, fixing, cooking, looking, and swimming.
Okay.
I'm going to do one which is kind of a boring one with listening, and I'll do another one that is out of left field. Let's go with interpretive dancing.
Interpretive. Okay.
It's a skill that everyone needs.
You never know when it'll come in handy. Interpretive dancing.
I was also thinking of dancing, but I was just going to leave it as at dancing, so that we could be, multi-talented as we are in real life.
The only one.
So I will go for, I was trying to think of a way to put like semaphore into it, but semaphoring isn't a thing, and flag waving seems too stupid.
Signaling.
Signaling. Yeah, signaling.
Oh yeah, signaling. That's good. Signaling.
Which is,
And then my one out of left field is prophesizing.
You can't have that one because I can't spell it. Prophes.
I think it'd be really funny for us to make a roll and then go, yep, that has to happen in the future.
I'm going to add in, we see,
dying. Roll to die.
smashing, because you don't have any kind of
Thornbury.
Smashing.
smashing. Terrific, marvelous, and great. Smashing. What else haven't you got?
What's a good single word for keeping your cool?
Self-control. Yeah, self-control. Actually, yeah.
Self-controlling.
Self-control is fine, and that would effectively be not panicking and given situation? Can you do something, or are you so frightened to death by whatever you see you're not able to function? How about I won't do that one. Sneaking.
Sneaking.
How about convincing?
These are your 4.
They are, but I want to discuss them with you because this is going to limit what you do as
Convincing.
well. I'm going to say convincing. Okay.
I mean, I'm going to be aiming to roll interpretive dancing instead of convincing, but you know.
That you're able to do that, of course, yes. Okay, when setting the character's creating, I'll give him 5 minutes to jot down notes and ideas before the game begins. The game should begin in the middle of the action, but you can chat about yourself a minute while I think about it.
I'm going to go and get a drink. And possibly a snack.
I don't know if Joe has wireless headphones, so it's just me. What an interesting world we find ourselves within. A horse-headed man who... What did you say you were? Polo instructor. A very confused water polo instructor, of course. And then an engineer. So 2 people that work on the ship. Obviously, we would be easier if we know each other. Probably go to the mess at a similar time. I can only imagine that... What do I call myself? Wrench. Doesn't do a whole bunch most of the time. Because things don't need fixing that often. So... He's probably quite lazy. Imagining he's got a balcony down in the guts of the ship. A balcony. God, that's not what I meant. A hammock down in the bowels of the ship. Probably likes to read a good book. Yeah. I mean, books aren't powered by nuclear power, as far as I'm aware. So, now, does he like to read books for intelligence? Or stories? Probably stories.
I have turned and turned once again.
Returning. I was thinking... for the sake of having 2 characters that actually know each other, we're both workers, so we probably know each other from the
employee bar.
Employee bar. That's a good place.
There's always a secret employee bar on cruises.
I was thinking to myself that Wrench, I imagine, quite the reader. Little half moon glasses. I'm thinking.
I think that.
Hello.
I nearly called him BoJack Horseman.
No, Singbad the Sailor.
Singbad the Sailor is probably always recommending that the crew do karaoke.
Oh no.
That's okay. Okay. I have in my head a sort of scenario.
Oh, sorry. The thing we also get is 10 HP each.
10 horse points.
10 BoJack points. And
any items that would make sense, which we can just sort of go as we go. Like, I'd have engineering tools.
You'd have some. You wouldn't have much because where you're starting. But we'll worry about that as we go along. Okay. So, you awaken in a strange place. You both wake up to find yourselves chained by your wrists to beds in the medical bay of the ship.
Ah.
Now, your last recollection is the engineer, our friend Wrench, was busy tending the engines when there was a sudden sharp pain on the back of your head. Our friend Singbad was leading a room full of passengers in particularly bad karaoke when, again, sharp pain on the back of the head. Suddenly, here you are, waking up, oh my head, oh my god. In the sick bay, and you find your wrists are handcuffed to the beds. So you're in adjacent beds, and there are also 2 beds either side of you with 2 other people that you recognise as passengers. There's nobody else visible in the sick bay, and the door to the sick bay is currently closed.
Do we awake at the same time, or is this one of us wakes up first?
No, you wake up at the same time. You both.
Oh, do we have another bad night again?
I don't know. It's not the first time I've woken up in handcuffs after a particularly vigorous Mambo number 5, but I don't usually have you here when that happens.
I've got a headache, and has someone been putting something in the punch again?
Maybe we got punched.
That's also. That's alright. I was working on the engines.
Did it punch you?
I don't think so. Doesn't really have the ability.
Or maybe like a piston shot out and just kind of smacked you in the face.
Well, it could have done.
Your
Except there are no pistons.
Short face. Just
well,
horrifying.
Person to the left of you, who is a human male dressed in evening dress, black bow tie,
you're right.
also handcuffed to his bed, starts to, oh my head, what happened? What happened? I say, what happened? What happened to me? You there?
Who? Me?
Yes.
Or me.
Not the horse, chappie.
So you can't reach. I'm on the other side. Hi.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money to come on this cruise. I don't expect to be manhandled like this. What do you think? What do you think you're playing at?
I didn't pay anything to be on here, and I've still got manhandled.
We get paid to be here.
That's true.
Actually, is this against our contract? Do we need to get in touch with the union?
Oh, probably.
You're telling me your staff? Well, get me out of here immediately.
Well, I'd like to, but I'm chained to this bed.
You wouldn't happen to have the key, would you?
Yeah, have you done this?
I've done this. I've been chained.
You don't get cocktails faster if you put us in handcuffs.
First officer.
Hang on.
Somebody, do you know who I am?
I'm gonna exercise my brain.
I like the. Okay. Okay. If you
I
want
like to
exercise your
exercise my
brain.
brain to see if I remember anything about, since we're on a cruise ship full of mutated individuals. Was there any warnings recently? Try to remember about any sort of disease that we might have caught that would necessitate us being quarantined.
Roll the dice and let's see how your exercise brain goes.
2d6 plus 2.
2d6.
9.
No, you have to bear with me. It's 9 is mixed success. So your brain gets slightly stronger because you've exercised it. It doesn't really help you remembering anything, but your brain is slightly stronger than it was. But because it's only mixed success, you also have a slight headache. And also, no, you don't remember anybody saying anything about disease.
I would like. Can I use my? Now I know it's fixing, but could I use my fixing prowess to try and, I guess, the exact opposite, break or manipulate these handcuffs?
There's a skill called smashing, so you can either smash or you can use your fixing skills, which I'm in this case going to assume is sort of tinkering effectively. So you could try and tinker your way out of it, or you can try.
I'd like to tinker my way out of it.
Attempt to tinker your way out.
I'm gonna. Well, I'll see how this goes. I'll grow 2 extra arms to help me because my 2 hands are actually
Absolutely, that's a great idea. So yeah,
6 and a 4. That's a 10.
That's 10. That is a success. So your 2 extra arms sprout out.
Aesthetically, I'm imagining. I don't want it to be. I was thinking in like a long-standing campaign, I'd have like the bones crawling out and stuff, but it's not creepy. So I'm thinking
it's Noir-y, so it could be creepy.
Oh
yes,
Noir.
Noir.
Mustn't forget the Noir. Yeah,
we're in black and white, of course. We should be. See, why am I tied up here? See. No, I'll have like mitosis. My 2 current arms sort of split into 2 more that then come out.
Yes. Okay. And when your second arms come out, I'm going to suggest they come out as something rather like a praying mantis with a pointed tip.
Sure.
Which you use as a lockpick and manage to to pick successfully the locks on your 2 handcuffs. And after a little bit of effort, plonk, your handcuffs fall away.
Because it was a 3, can I retroactively add on? Sorry, for my superpower, can I add on that when I'm done with the limbs, they just fall off? They don't disappear or anything. They just fall off.
When you're finished with them, you just detach them, and they fall like the empty skin of a snake, kind of thing.
Yeah, just pop onto the ground. Well, that's a bit better, isn't it?
Well, I'm so glad that you've got a way to get us out here, because me and my rock hard brain just went.
I don't know the way to describe that.
With my brain, I tense it and then untense it all the time.
Doesn't sound healthy. Probably go.
If you look carefully,
It's like, you know how healthy Kegels are? It's like that, but for your brain.
If you look carefully at Singbad, you'll see his ears bouncing up and down while he's exercising his brain.
Well, would you like me to get you out of it?
I say,
Yes,
never
please.
mind that horse chappie. Get me out of here.
All right, we don't need bigotry here. Everybody gets their turn.
You know who I am.
I'm a part horse. My mother was a horse, okay? My father was also a horse, but he was mutated. He was partially like, he had some human features.
I didn't know that about you.
I'm descended from a horse princess, okay, from the old tribes.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I'm jolly glad to hear it. Now get me out of here.
I'd like to use fixing again to try and get Singbad out of.
You can try again. Roll that dice.
All right, Singy B, we'll try and get you out of here.
May I assist with smashing?
Yes. Yeah, you can. But I should warn you that if you get your smashing wrong, you're going to hit his hand.
That's okay. That's a sacrifice in mind.
Yeah, it's right. I'm using different limbs anyway.
Yeah. So what am I?
So you roll your smashing, and if you succeed on that, you give me a +2. If you mix success on that, you give me a +1, and if you fail,
It was a 3.
we are both a part of the failure.
Yeah.
So you failed on that.
So you failed.
So if I fail, you're a part of the failure, I think. Yeah, so I will still be rolling. Now, I rolled 6 plus my 2 for 8, so mine would be a mixed success. So we both get the mixed success, basically.
So you get a mixed success.
But Joe's character, Singbad, is also mixed into that.
Attempting to smash, but failed. Which means you successfully unlock them both. In his attempt to assist you by smashing, he smacks your good hand, your permanent hand, and gives you a bruise.
Ow!
And you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, that hurts.
We did it. We're free.
Yeah, fair enough. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
What?
Oh, you smacked me in the hand.
Ah,
My original hand, though. Not the one I can drop off.
I'm sorry about
Oh, that's alright. At least we're free.
Well,
Well, what?
let me out then. At this point, the lady who is in the other bed starts to groan and oh dear,
You're right, ma'am.
my head. What happened?
We're trying to work that one out. We just got
Yes,
ourselves
I'm
free.
doing the Mambo number 5. Wrench here was doing something with an engine.
I was there. I was doing the karaoke with you. Oh, you're jolly good, young man. Jolly good.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
don't
you.
encourage him. Don't encourage him.
Some of the notes were very, very nearly right, almost.
Thank you.
Not many of them.
I
but some of them
I didn't get a chance to kind of bring out some of my old classics. So I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Yes,
I love that
absolutely marvelous. I did. Did you sort out the problem with that young man you were talking to?
Could you refresh my memory? Because
Hey.
I don't remember. So my memory, it needs a refreshing.
His brain's rock hard, but his memory's pretty bad.
Yes, I should be very clear. The ideal for a brain is to be very soft and wet. My brain is incredibly hard all the time.
yeah, no, young man. That's young person who came up behind you. Now I think about it, they were you started to turn around and then you sort of seemed to stagger a little, but I don't remember much about it after that. There was some sort of strange smell in the air, and then here I am.
Told you it was the drinking.
Excuse me, young man. I say, are you going to get me out of here or what?
You know, I don't feel like I want. I don't even know who you are. You might be the one that put us here.
I
It'll be very smart of you.
Yes, you had to say if we knew who you were, and the answer was no, and you didn't really elaborate. Should we know who you are?
Oh yeah, I don't know who you are.
yes, by Jove, I have one of the most expensive suites on this ship.
All right. And
I am the Right Honourable Sir Henry de Vere Wimpleton Smith.
all right.
The Right Honourable. You must have heard of me. I have the biggest balloon factory in the south of England.
All right. You do sound like you're full of hot air.
Get me out of here, young man.
Oh, young. I like that.
Oh, good. Well, let me out then.
Oh no, I don't think I will.
Ladies first. A gentleman would agree, no?
Who wants to do the equivalent of a perception? What would be a perception in this particular case?
Well,
It
I'm
would
bad
be-
at looking.
You're about looking.
I am neutral at
listening.
looking.
There is a listening skill. I think listening is going to be the one we're going to go for this time.
It would be neutral.
Is this something that we're both doing?
This is something you're both doing.
Okay. 10.
I got a 4.
You got 4. You've gone deaf. No, you haven't.
My ears are so rock hard.
They've just
Uh,
your ears are wobbling up and down with your brain exercises, and that's confusing you. However, Wrench, you hear the sound of a key in a lock at the door behind you.
But I think someone's coming. I reckon we should pretend. I'm gonna go sit down and put the handcuffs vaguely over my hands, but not locked.
What is Singbad doing?
Singy B.
I would like to use my speed.
Oh, right, excellent.
When the door is open, I would like to gallop past the person on the other side, and then push them in and close the door behind me.
So you're endeavouring to push the first coming through the door into the room, and then close the door behind them.
Yes, but with all of us in the room.
Yes, got you. So you'll be standing behind.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, as the door begins to open, roll your superpower dice. And we're going to work this basically the same sort of idea, success or failure and so forth.
Do we get any additions?
You'd get a +2 to the roll, but the successes are going to be slightly different. So I'll make the successes up rather than use the standard, because it's going to be a much greyer scale on the super. So Singbad has 3 or 4 different levels of speed, and each speed that you go at, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to succeed at. So you're using your power to its utmost, or using it sort of medium. For wrench, when you create your limbs, if you create a couple of human limbs, that's really easy. If you create an extra 4 very complicated limbs, where you want to make them to do a particular thing, that's a much more difficult thing to do. So you might want to create something which is a particular shape, to sort of slightly longer, slightly like a pointy one, like a lockpick shape. So it will allow you to do that, but it's more difficult. So that'll be a more difficult success. Okay, so what you're doing with it, as you say, will determine how hard it is. In this particular case, how fast you're going? You're going to go your fastest?
I was going to gallop.
Gear 4.
You're going to gallop. You're going to go your fastest. Okay, so roll your dice then. Let's see how you do.
3.
3 is not a great.
Plus whatever.
2.
plus 2, so it's 5.
That's a failure.
It is a failure. So, right, the door begins to open. Wrench sits down, puts a couple of chains loosely across his wrists and makes it look like he's still sitting down at the chair. Singbad rushes towards the door, trips over the chain, which is still on the floor just in front of him, and lands on the floor right in front of a person as they walk in and open the door. So they walk in to find you lying at their feet.
Oh, that's just embarrassing.
And the person that's walked in is the ship's doctor. And he looks down at it. What are you doing out of bed? Get back in immediately.
I'm sick.
He's feeling a little hoarse.
Feeling a little hoarse. Yeah, I'm glad to see you're still in bed. Get back into bed immediately. The doctor, you'll notice, is holding a pistol.
Well, it seems a little aggressive.
Go on, wise guy. Noir. Go on, wise guy. Back in the bed.
Your accent changed very quickly there.
Yeah, it's just, I've turned the lights out. It's gone noir.
In my mind, I've just been imagining everything in black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
I will limp, alternating which leg I'm limping on, back to the bed, and then I will perch on the end of it.
Lie down.
I will lie on my front, but I will plank across it.
He will place the pistol in your ear hole. Lie properly. But at this point, he is now in between the bed that you are lying on and that Wrench is lying on.
Yeah, I want to do something, but I just don't feel like I'm risking getting my rock hard brains blown out.
So the beds are side by side. Wrench is lying in one with the head up near the wall. The doctor's walked in between the two beds and is now facing the bed
Yeah, he's
Singbad on. He's currently mucking about.
Wait, if I'm like this and he's like this, I could roll and try and trap his arm.
You could, and if you can do it quickly enough, he might not shoot first.
I'm going to, at the same time, try to make a bunch of limbs and try to hold his arms behind him. More arms, better.
Any particular kind of limbs?
Probably just human limbs, because it's just feel like grabbing the arms and pulling them around behind him and then holding them with extra limbs.
I mean, you can do that. You see, I know what I would do, and I would think.
Yeah, but I don't think of it, so I'll do it this way.
Well, okay, exactly. Yeah, okay. If you don't think about it.
I will do this at a canter for +1.
Righto. Yeah. What are you doing? You doing a roll?
I'm rolling to try and trap the gun under and his arm underneath.
Okay.
I'm going to try and grab the arms and grab them behind the back.
So let me see which order would that happen in. And then let's both roll, and we'll see whichever one gets the highest score is the one that happened first.
I got another 4 with a +1 for 5.
You're rolling 2 dice, aren't you?
I am rolling 2 dice, yeah.
Just checking, because everything you've got is below 5. So.
I get a +2, right?
Yeah.
5.
You are both so useless.
Farewell,
Oh
Sinbad.
my god.
Listen, I'm only 5 foot tall. I can't quite reach.
Okay, so you attempt. So you both got 5. So think about Sinbad is the closest, so he'll be the first one to attempt it. He begins the roll, and the doctor pulls the gun away to avoid the roll, and then places it against the other ear as you've rolled over. At the same time, behind you, Wrench grabs with 4 extra arms, just in time for the doctor to lean forward as he places his gun against the opposite side of your head, and the grab just misses completely. No, it just misses completely, and the doctor is unaware you even tried. At this point, the gentleman in the far bed goes, "Doctor, you're the doctor, aren't you? I recognise you. Get me out of this blasted bed."
We should do what he says. He's the Right Honourable Greeble Finkelbank the Fourth.
He's a very expensive sweetheart.
He's got the most expensive suite, which means probably tastes quite nice.
And he's got balloons out the wazoo.
Yeah, lots of balloons.
The doctor turns round and is now facing towards Wrench and the Right Honourable, so whatever his name was.
4 limbs fall on the floor.
Yes. He looks down. What the hell are all these on the floor?
Then we would have got here.
Hang on. Now, at this point, you, because you attempted to sit up and do this, you are now no longer.
Yeah, I could imagine.
You no longer have your hand to the chains. And he will now point his gun at you instead and say, "Lie down.
All right.
I don't want any more nonsense in here until we get there."
Well, could you tell us at least why you're pointing a gun at us? Because it seems a little unnecessary. I'm rather confused more than anything.
Yeah, it seems that you took the hypocritic oath.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
It's the uniform, isn't it? Yes. You think I'm the actual doctor? No.
Sorry, Doctor.
I and a few of my compatriots have taken over this venerable ship.
Oh, again.
You're no longer heading for the balmy seas of the Caribbean. We are now heading towards... Where the hell did I write it down?
All right, take your time. If you have to read it off a piece of paper, that's fine.
We are now heading towards the port of Ua in Uzai, where you will be sold or killed, whatever your new owners may decide to do with you.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm afraid you have no choice.
My people served in farmyards for too long. Do you know how culturally insensitive this is? You're a monster.
I'm the monster. Have you looked in the mirror recently?
I'm a whore.
Why is everybody so bigoted against the horse?
At this point, the doctor is going to grow. So he's now twice the height that he was.
That's just unfair.
Get into the bed and stay there.
Why?
Because if you don't, you die now.
I don't think I want to die now.
Then get into the bed and stay there.
All right.
Wait, how many people did you come with? This is like a middling-sized cruise ship.
Enough.
It's like a lot of people on board.
And most of them are in the holds. We have control.
Wait. What? Why are we in here if everyone else is in the old?
Because most of them are passengers. Most of the crew are either in this sick bay or the other sick bays on the other decks, or confined to their cabins.
All right, then why is that geezer here?
Because he's very wealthy.
Why are you?
And we are expecting to get a lot of money when we arrive at Uzai.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit up and raise my hand.
Lie down. What?
You might have noticed that this ship isn't in the best nick. Sorry, Wrench. You did the best with what you've got.
This ship is nearly 500 years old.
Are you looking for? Are you recruiting at the moment? What are your benefits like? Do we get a cut if we sell people to the Uzai people?
You get a cut if you don't lie down in that bed now.
I like what he did there.
Roundabout.
You're making puns while threatening your life.
You know what? I like you,
Appreciate
Mr.
that.
Not the Doctor.
What is your name?
Did you have a name?
I'm not giving you my name.
Is that an ahaha with or without a G?
No, He said his name's not giving you his name.
Right.
I'm not giving you my name.
Well, the doctor will shrink back down to his normal size.
Well,
But say, I haven't got time for this.
what have you got to do? We're all waiting to get to Uzi.
And he's going to just go back out the door, close the door behind him. You hear the key turn.
That's a bit rude.
I don't think he's got any bullets.
No, I'll be honest, at this point, I think we should have been shot.
I wonder if that was like a flare gun or something and he just doesn't know how to load it because he's not actually a ship's doctor.
Maybe it was a water pistol.
Let me out of this bed.
Well, that's not our choice.
When we get to Kingston, I'm going to be... You two will be
All right, alternative.
for the rest of your... What?
How wealthy are you?
I'm the richest man in Europe.
All right, I'll accept it. I'll help you get out of here. I say for 5 million each.
Yes! Now get me out!
No, I was just you could just say yes. I'm going to need some kind of guarantee.
Yeah, I'd like a written contract for 5 million Philippine pesos.
Okay, so the bow tie man will close his eyes, concentrate for a moment, and from his chest will come out a piece of paper. And you can see it's
a printer.
As it's coming out, it's printing. And it's a contract. With
that.
blanks for the two names saying, I promise to pay blank blank 5 million Filipino pesos each on their releasing me from this bed, signed, and another blank. Now let me out.
I would like to create a new statement about the world.
Okay.
That's something we're allowed to do, right?
Yeah,
It
you
is.
are.
You have to
You
roll
are.
for it. You have to roll for
You
it.
are, yeah. What's
I
the
would like
saying
to
about the-
roll the Philippine peso is the most valuable currency on the planet.
Okay, roll for it.
I got a 5.
Failure. Oh dear. So you really ought to get
worth
some more dice
nothing.
for that. So the Philippine peso, it's roughly 10,000 pesos to the pound.
It's a lot of money. You know, I can still do a lot with that.
I'm gonna be rich.
So 5 million.
I can finally get that
It's-
hoof transplant as I always wanted.
All right then.
It's still a reasonable amount of money, but it's just not quite as much as it might have been.
I'm gonna try and fixing the. I'm gonna do that. What film is it? There's a film where like a snake uses its tail to pick a lock. I feel like it's a Disney cartoon or something.
There's a lot of films of that can be.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do the snake thing. That's it's a 9, but I get +2, so that is 11.
11, which is a success. Click.
All right, you're free.
Right.
Now this contract says upon releasing you from here, so I don't have to help you from this. I was going to say we'll get paid once we've helped you off the ship, but
No, that's another 5 million pesos.
no, that's another 5 million. Something else that's worth more than pesos.
I thought pesos was the most valuable currency on the planet.
Oh, no, they're not worth very much. Well, they're worth. Oh, it's quite a lot, but it's not that much. Maybe like £50,000.
My mother lied to me. Perhaps I shouldn't trust a horse's view on the economy.
Well, since you're in Europe, we'll do for another 5 million euros.
All right then. And again, another contract will print out from his stomach, with this time saying 5 million euros.
You're good at this, Wrench.
Right, what's your names?
You squandered your potential by not being a cutthroat businessman, stuntman, or time traveler.
It's quite easy to convince people when it's their life at stake. Not that I'm going to put their life at stake, but taking advantage of the situation and everything.
Maybe we should join these guys. They're like you've got a real knack for this.
He will. The Sir F, I can't remember his name, will give you the 2 contracts.
Thank you very much. So the lady over there, would you like to be free as well? You've been nice to us, so I'm not going to make you pay for it. I'm presuming you're also quite rich.
She'll say, if my son wouldn't mind paying for me as well.
Oh, is this your son though? You know what? He's quite rude.
Yes, his father was just the same. He's just high-spirited, that's all.
High-spirited.
Is that because I'm a horse? Is that another horse joke? What is wrong with you people?
I don't.
Are you a horse? I thought horses had more legs.
Horses were commonly described as high-spirited in the oppression of my people.
Really?
I'm going to make it a fact of the world for no particular reason.
Okay.
I want to make a fact of the world for no particular reason that horses have only ever had 2 legs.
Okay. Roll the dice.
That's an 8.
An 8. That's a partial success. So horses traditionally have 4 legs.
They have
but
3, but everyone thinks that one of them's a big penis.
I was going to say traditionally had 4 legs, but usually the front 2 legs were much smaller, so they tended to walk around a bit like a T-Rex with 2 little legs sticking out the front like that.
There's no reason for that, but it's very funny. All right.
I like to think that means that my totally horse mother and my mostly horse part human father, it's just that he had like human arms.
Exactly. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, we'll try and release the mother as well.
Okay, go for it.
Fixing. It's an 8.
That's an 8, which is a partial success.
Oh, you should have been marking down the failures, by the way, the proper failures.
Oh,
not the
that's
mixed
right.
successes,
Yeah, you've had.
I've had
you get an
1. I
extra-
think Joe's had 2.
Yeah, you've had. Joe's had
Because you
2.
can use them as bonuses.
I've definitely had more than 2, but I will just start marking them now.
No, you're right. You failed to get to the door. You failed to roll over.
It's alright, I don't mind just doing it from now.
Maybe 3. Okay. Fine.
Just start you with 2.
So it's a partial success, which you don't get need to mark down, which means you unlock one of the handcuffs. And the little old lady says, "Oh, thank you, dear. That's very kind, but you really needn't bother." And then she faces her arms with the other, stands up.
All right. You're actually powerful and such.
Well, yes, man. Yes.
Very nice. That'll be why you're so high status and all that.
Well, I don't like to brag, but the family have made their way in the world.
You know, you say you don't like to brag. It makes you very different from all the other high status I've seen.
Well, I was
They're always very into their own powers.
my parents were not high status. I married money, as it were.
You married money.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
I didn't know you could legally marry the paper.
So,
I thought it was pronounced Monet.
the,
He's the guy that he farts right?
yeah, that's right. With the printing at the front. Yeah, no, my late husband, Sir, what the hell did I call him?
Oh, is he meant to be here? He's late, is he?
Alistair. I'll call him Sir Alistair. My late husband, Alistair's father. He was Sir Charles Money. That's why I married him. Now, when he died, the title went on to my son, of course, but a lot of the money stayed with me, which is rather nice. My son, of course, has access to his trust funds and various bank accounts and money left by his various rich grandparents and so forth. Anyway, young man, very kind of you to try and get me out. Now, any chance that we can perhaps escape being horribly murdered or sold when we get to this Uzai place?
We can try, I reckon. I guess if we're going to have to, we'll have to go find all the people that have taken over the ship and, slowly bring them down. Very much like if we were in some kind of really tall tower.
Yes.
But this one we can call Brain Hard.
Not a bony tower, yes.
That was very strange, Vince. You just said out of nowhere, but this one we can call Brain Hard.
I read a lot of books. Sorry, I was in my head. There's a book that's called Death Solid.
Right then. Well, young man, I believe we're in your hands then. Yes, go on, get a move on.
I've got a lot of them as well.
Well, yes, very funny.
At this point, there's like many different arms of like different, like a snake's tail, 2 praying mantis arms just littered on the floor.
Oh, what a great idea! Can you make hang on? So praying mantis arms, are they the ones that have like
Serrated?
Serrated. Okay, I'm gonna pick one up to use as a weapon.
Yeah.
It's very light because it's dried out when it fell off him, but you can try.
Well, that's great. That.
Right.
No, yeah. You see, I would be higher status, but most people find it kind of weird that I leave all my hands behind.
But then on the other hand,
Oh, when I see the drills that we had to do to get the ship ready for the cruise, when the captain would call all hands.
Yes.
Always on
I
deck.
could see where you go with that one.
But the cook was very happy for all the free supply.
Both roll a listening.
Listening.
Uh,
I forget. Is that? Am I good at that, or is that just an extra?
No, listening is a 0 again.
I got another 3 and 1 for a 4.
I got 2 and a 2 for a 4.
Oh my
I'm
god.
too busy looking at this praying mantis sword.
Both put down I tell you what.
Oh, it's a fail. It's a fail. I can put down an extra.
You can put down an extra one each, yes. Extra one failure. The little old lady is too busy chatting with you to hear anything, but Sir Alistair suddenly says, I say, can you hear that?
No.
There's someone at the door.
Oh.
Oh,
And if you get close at the door, you will see the door handle turning, and you now hear the turning of the key in the lock.
I would like to go over to the door, and I may be extending the idea of a limb here, but make a wasp stinger
A wasp stinger.
out of my hand, or Wolverine.
I don't think you can make a wasp stinger because that's not a limb, but I would allow
I can make a wasp butt.
to make a wasp butt. No, you could have a go, and this would be more of the hard end of what you can do at making a scorpion tail. Or, if you prefer, which would be slightly slightly easier, a crab claw.
I'll go for scorpion tail. I was going for poisony type things. I like that.
Scorpion tail it is then. So roll that dice.
With what additions, or is it just +2 flats?
It's +2 flat. Then I'll decide whether you actually.
12.
Oh yeah. You make a very good scorpion tail, and the door opens, and in comes.
I'm prepared and ready to strike.
So you're preparing your action.
Yeah, not necessarily going to attack, but yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you'll see a hand with a gun coming in, and you can see from the rings on the sleeve, it's the doctor coming back.
Then can I have said that this was not a deathly poison, but more of a paralyzing poison?
You can attempt to paralyze. It will just depend on how well you do it, because it's a matter of how much poison you put in.
Then I shall strike.
Strike away.
Can I assist by attempting to fly swap the gun out of his hand?
Yes. However, if you fail, okay, I have that in my head. So the fly swap will be first.
7 plus 1 for 8.
It's 8. It's a partial success. So you don't knock it out of his hand, but you do knock it downwards. So it's now pointing at the floor, not pointing at anybody. If you'd failed that time, what you would have done instead would have been to knock the poison stinger away.
That would have been very funny.
You could use your failures to add 2 to that roll, a maximum
Yeah,
of
you
2
can,
if you
yeah,
wanted
if
to
you
make
want
that a 10 for a guaranteed success.
I only counted it from that last one because we weren't sure how many there were.
You definitely had some before, though.
I was saying you had 3 before.
Okay, then I will do that, leaving me at 1. Leaving me at 2 if I had 3.
And that's a success. So
It's 10.
you flick your hand. Using part of your power is, of course, speed, and your hand flashes so fast you can barely see it move. It strikes the top of the gun, and before the doctor even realizes you've moved, the gun is on the floor.
And I'm striking.
And then you strike, and you got
Am I just rolling superpowers again?
You're rolling a superpower shot. Yeah, +2.
Oof. That is an 8, but I will also use 2 of my fails, the only 2 that I have, to make that up to a 10.
Perfect. You got a 10, a perfect success. You hit the arm with your stinger. You do just the right amount of poison. The doctor staggers in 2 steps. You can see the key still in the door because he's just unlocked it and started to move through the whole of the door handle. He hasn't a chance to get the key back yet. He sinks to his knees and then collapses face down on the floor.
That's incredible. I didn't even know I could do that.
If he's doing the 2-step, we might need to bust out the interpretive dance knowledge.
The door is open. He's lying on the floor next to his gun.
Mr. Many Hands, do you want to take the gun?
All right, I guess I can.
I don't have great depth perception because my eyes are on the side of my head.
Good for defense, though. Yeah, I'd pick up the gun. Is it loaded? Were there bullets in it?
It is loaded. There are bullets in it. It's a revolver. It's got 6 shots. None of them are currently fired. As you pick it up, a second figure walks in through the door. The guy dressed in passenger's clothes. Not particularly well dressed, sort of average clothing, just slacks and
Does he have a weapon?
t-shirt. He doesn't have a weapon, but he is quite a burly chap.
Right. Stinger up, gun in hand, I'll be like, I guess stop and stuff. Not very good at this.
Does he stop and stuff? He does
Wait,
indeed stop.
I can roll, because we do have convincing as one of our things.
You do have convincing, yes.
6.
And there's no addition, so 6 is a failure, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so you didn't actually convince him, which means he takes a look at what's going on, realizes that he is outgunned, and turns and makes to run away. He isn't going to run yet because he hasn't had time to. All he's had time to do is to react, see that you have disabled the doctor and grab the gun.
I would like to tap into the innate power of prophecy that we all have
Okay.
to see if I can see into the future to see in which direction he's going to run.
Just mutation stuff in it.
Roll that dice. Roll that dice.
10.
Hey.
Speed gives you a remarkable sense of perception and prediction of these sort of things. And you see by the micro movements of his muscles that he is about to run out of the door and to the right down the corridor.
He's going right, I say, thereby potentially changing the outcome.
It's a shame, really, there's nobody fast enough to catch him.
Oh, well, I thought I would give Alice a chance to do something before I then tried that.
Well, he could shoot him.
I don't know what it would come under. Shoot, Jim. In some way or another, I want to do that thing where you just like tap someone's foot as they're running, and it just means they hook it round the back of their other leg as they try to move away.
You knock their foot sideways and they trip themselves over. That would be.
Yeah, I was just looking. I don't know what it would be under.
Do you know, if you did it to a rhythm in your head, that could be interpretive dancing.
That's true.
No, I'm gonna fix his steps.
Fixing. I think that's a bit of a stretch.
He's a bit like hackneyed.
I tell you what. It is
Self-control.
It's a sneaky move.
Okay,
because
sneaky.
you're trying to do that little sneaky tripping over move. So it's sneaky.
That's a 7.
A 7. That is
Mixed.
a mixed success. So, okay, so you do succeed in hooking his foot behind the other foot. He doesn't make him fall over. He just stumbles forward, and in doing that, you also stumble and you drop the gun.
Oh no.
I would like to run forward, fly swat his head into a wall.
Okay, and at what speed are you running?
What speed are you running?
I will do that at a canter.
A canter, so that's okay. So again, you still had a +2, but it just means it's easier to succeed.
I don't. Why would you be good at fly swatting? It's so silly.
Because horses fly swat with their tails.
It's
Yeah.
true, they do.
Singbad doesn't have a tail, so he's had to concentrate and practice.
With his hard brain.
Yes, the fly swatting muscle is in the brain is what he's developed so much.
I'm imagining, you know, the shape of the muzzle of a horse. I'm imagining you just flicking your head sideways and catching with it.
It's a headbutt.
With my big horsey teeth.
Exactly.
Not a 9, but I will add a 1 from my bonus to make it a 10.
So that's fine. So you easily catch up with him as he's, from your point of view, he's just turning in slow motion, and now stumbling forwards. So you catch up with him. You are now in range to do your fly swat with no problem.
So this is to fly swat his head into a wall or a floor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get double dice, is it a critical success?
No.
It is not. However,
Then it's
it's 12. I was going to say you get a slight bonus because you've just successfully done the run, but that's fine. You don't need it.
With your +1, isn't it?
Exactly. So you, again, your head moves so fast that nobody who is not superpowered would realise it even moved. And the
I mean, that would be great if I got the 12. I rolled 2 1s. I have a +1 to fly swatting, so that's 3.
3. Okay. Okay, I tell you what.
I mean, that's just
because
you just headbutt the wall instead.
No. Because this is part of a 2-part move, and you have done such a good success in the first part, I'll make it a mixed success. So you get
way kinder than I'd be.
Yeah, exactly. But in this particular case, to keep things moving along, so you tip the back of his head, which does not knock him out, doesn't smack his head into the wall, but it does continue the trip. So he's still stumbling. He doesn't get a chance to recover his footing yet. So, and his sort of turn, if you can call it a turn, he stumbles, gets clipped on the back of the head, stumbles again, and now he's about to take off.
take off.
As in, well, he might be. You don't know what his power is.
I'm going to pick up the gun.
Yeah. You can have been picking up the gun while the previous action's going on.
I'm trying to think what limbs would be helpful in this situation. What animal?
Pistol shrimp.
Yes, I'll murder him. But for the fun of it, sure. You know what a pistol shrimp is, Father?
I know exactly what a pistol shrimp is, yeah.
I'm going to pistol shrimp, but what I'm going to hit, because I've sort of established you don't really like hurting people, I'm going to try and pistol shrimp punch the floor to continue his stumble into a fall over.
Well, a pistol shrimp does a very loud noise. That's how they...
No, it does the really... It's like a hit, isn't it?
No, they do. They do this. They make a supersonic bang by with their clip, don't they? And that's what stuns their prey.
I mean, if I'm thinking of the right animal, I've seen them hit things and it basically immediately kills them.
Yeah, but it does it.
I was just thinking because you're holding a pistol.
That's very funny.
That might be a funny thing to shoot him with.
I think, yes, a pistol shrimp creates a powerful snap with enlarged claws, generating a huge bang, which disables.
So you were both right.
All right,
So-
then I would like to do that to make it sound as though I fired the gun.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Okay.
So I'm going to snap and make half of existence disappear. I'll grow a pistol shrimp limb and in fact I'll do this in place of picking up the gun so it's done quicker because I'm not actually going to use the gun.
Okay, so you roll the dice.
Does doubles is that a critical? I got a 2 and a 2.
Okay, 2 and a 2. That's 4.
Which means
Which
plus
means-
2 for a failure.
It is a failure.
It's a
Yes.
6.
So
God.
there is indeed
I add my +1 that I have remaining to turn it into a partial success.
you can assist if you can think of some way of
That's
assisting.
true. I will assist.
How?
By
You're going to do interpretive dance.
Dance.
I will.
Do a convincing roll to convince him that I fired a gun.
I will assist you by letting you cook with a cooking roll because it's the same numbers.
You could in fact use exercising because you could use a physically attempt to assist him by clapping his.
That's true. I'll do that. I'll exercise your right to bear arms
Exactly.
But they're not
Yeah.
bare arms.
with the.
And
And
try and.
Shrimp arms.
Although, to be honest, well, go on. Let's see what you get. Because
Just like
Theoretically-
Rowan at the convention.
theoretically, the best you can do is get up to 6, which is still a failure. But carry on.
No, I'm at 6. 'cause I got my
Are you
plus
at 6? Oh, that's
Okay.
Go on.
With my +2 to exercise,
Yeah.
13.
Ah,
Which
there
means
we
I get to
go.
8, which is a mixed
That's more
success.
like it. Which means you get to 8, which is a mixed success. So there's a crack from your pistol shrimp hand. So what I'd like Joe to do is to roll a listening.
Well, one of them was another 1. So that puts me at 6. So I will use that remaining bonus, my last one, turn it into a 7.
Okay, which means you've got enough to just about succeed. Okay, so what's happened is that you were going to get caught, and you are getting caught by the power of this crack because you're trying to assist him unsuccessfully. So, but unfortunately, the crack is so loud that it blasts through your ears. Fortunately, you save most of the damage, but you take 1 point of damage from the extremely loud bang. But good.
It's too much mental trauma setting off my horse instincts at hearing the crack of a
The
whip.
crack, exactly.
You hear a gun shoot and then you charge out of the gates.
Exactly.
I immediately turn around in fear at the small jockey-like man standing behind me making the loud noise.
Do you know, I had a whole idea of what was going to happen in this game, this adventure, this scenario.
Listen,
You
man,
haven't-
we've
you haven't
only just managed to
got-
leave a room.
You haven't got out yet. You're still inside the room.
You made one major mistake. Father.
You.
No. You've made one major mistake. You put a door in front of us.
Yeah, exactly. I should have had you in the middle of an empty deck. Anyway, so the crack does work, and the guy who was stumbling and running away stops and puts his hands up.
All right. You got to tell us where all of your friends are.
That's
Yeah.
it for now. Do that, and then we'll tell you the next thing.
Yeah, he just stops.
He said, "Yeah,
What?
qu'est-ce que c'est que vous dites?"
Oh, he doesn't speak our language.
We'll have to find some sort of common way to interpret what he's saying.
All right.
Go on, then.
Which one of us is going to know it?
I will go around and stand in front of this guy, and I will start doing the Mambo number 5 with the dance of the Macarena to signal what it is that he needs to be doing to give
Now,
us his
It's
answer.
1, 2,
And-
3, 4, 5. How many guys are still alive?
Are still alive. And Wrench can, in fact, assist if he wants to.
Yeah, we're both interpretive dancing.
Well, I'll signal you interpretive dance.
11 is my assistance.
You'll be interested to know that as you start doing it,
I got a 7.
the Sir Alistair is looking at you like you've both just gone completely insane, and the lady whose name you have not yet asked stands alongside you and attempts to follow your movements.
She's missing.
I got an 11. I got an 11 on my interpretive dance, which means you get a +2 to your signaling.
That's 9. But she's Mrs. Alistair's mother.
That's right. Sir Alistair's muster.
Do either of you speak whatever language he said? Because that would make this easier.
You can ask her that if you want to, but the result of your interpretive dance is you get "Ah, je comprends."
You speak many different languages.
No, that's all. It's all been French so far.
Do either of you speak French?
Do they speak French?
Well, you're
The,
rich and powerful.
the lady says, "Well, yes, I speak a little French. Why?"
No, tell him we need to know how many of his friends are still alive and where they are.
Yeah.
Or we'll blow his brains out and see how rock hard they are or not.
Well, seems a bit
Yeah.
little aggressive, but I guess.
Pardon, monsieur. Des ans, des années de connaître combien d'amis vous avez dans le I forgot what ship is dans le bateau. And they go, and they chit chat in French a little bit.
Oh, hey, la pissy.
I don't know if that was actual French, Mark, but it sounded
was-
great.
It
I thought that was awesome.
It was French.
It was French words, which would mostly be correct, kind
It
of.
was. I think a French person
Frenchish.
would understand it, and then
laugh.
would sort of sneer at me, but they would understand what I was saying. Yeah. So after a little bit of chit chat, the lead says, "This gentleman seems to say there aren't many of his friends in the ship. In fact, there's about 4 or so down controlling where the engines are. There's 3 up on the bridge." Controlling the ship and taking us to whatever fate they may have in mind, and about another half a dozen or so scattered around the ship, guarding the various locations where the prisoners are.
Right. We'll just go for the captain, isn't it? Just, go for the head of the snake and all that.
We have a better way forward. I would like to attempt to use the power of prophecy to Doctor Strange my way into the future to see which is the correct path to take in terms of a course of action.
Go for it.
The prophecy is you listen to the voiceover of the noir
Yeah,
environment that we're in.
Yeah, I hear the narrator. That's a 10.
Okay, you roll the. That's a 10. It's a success. So you, in your mind's ear, you hear. It was one of those nights. The rain was coming down hard, and I was soaking wet. I knew that the only way to take control of this vessel was to take out the head of the snake. I decided the captain had a date with my gun.
Don't have a gun.
I think I can hear your internal monologue, Wrench. I think
All right.
it's got a very interesting accent. Your idea was correct.
What was my idea?
We should probably lock this guy in the medical room, though. I'll go get the key off of his friend's body.
All right. Both of them. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm
for
going
the
to
sake of-
ask you to do let me see what would be a good one for you to do. Who has got any kind of intelligence? Neither of you have got any kind of intelligence. Advising is enough.
I could exercise my brain again.
You
Fixing.
exercise your brain, listening to dancing,
Fixing takes
prophesizing.
intelligence. It's just
I tell you what,
projectile.
Let's do a prophesizing. I'd like Wrench to do a prophesizing roll.
The double numbers give us a critical.
What is it this time?
2 6s.
Ah, there you go. Now, right. So, Wrench is just sorting himself out, getting the key, getting ready to lock all the guys in, when he sort of pauses for a moment. And he seems to hear in his mind's ear this voice saying, "It had been a hard night so far. I'd taken some damage, but I was still upright. Maybe I should do something about it. Where there are some supplies where I could fix a wound, like maybe in a medical center."
What?
You're in a medical center. You both had damage.
The voice in my head.
We can do the Noir detective thing of having a secret substance abuse issue that isn't so secret to heal ourselves.
Yeah. I'm going to use a combination of being able to fix and to cook
Yes.
to use a bandage.
Yeah. Tell you what, you can use cooking to try and looking in the cabinets to try and create the appropriate drug to fix your various injuries.
10.
Are you saying cooking to make a drug cocktail?
Yep.
Basically, yeah. He's cooking crystal health. So cook some crystal health, and you both take a little bit of that, and you both.
Hang on. Whilst I'm doing that, you've chained these peeps up. One's paralyzed, one's at gunpoint.
Cool.
In quotes.
Well, we have the key, so I'll just key them.
Now, Alex, can you roll a d6?
5.
5. So you have 5 1-point restorative potions,
Oh, nice. Where's my items thingy?
which means
Revolver with 6 shots. 5, 1 HP healing crystals. I'll put it down to 3 because I'm probably going to give one to each of us because we've both been hurt.
yeah, that brings you back up to.
But I hate this, but don't get addicted to it.
It's not ketamine, is it? Because traditionally that's a horse tranquilizer, and that will just knock me right out.
No, it's mostly crystal meth.
Never had that. What does it taste like?
Polos.
I say polos and your eyes go away.
Wow. I'm late for my shift.
Right.
Oh, God.
So,
Right. It's been an hour and we've made it out of a room.
You step outside, you lock the door,
It's been longer than an hour.
you have the other two with you. So Alistair is like, "Oh, come on then. I got work to do, and I paid a lot of money to be on this cruise."
All right, you can come along, but I'll be honest with you, your mother is probably the one that's going to be helpful.
The mother is currently standing with her head through the door. You can't hear what she's saying. But she's talking.
Oh, God, her head's fallen off.
And then she sort of withdraws the head back out the door and says, "I was just saying ciao to the nice gentleman.
Would you like some crystal meth? Oh, no, you're probably fine.
I don't think I've ever tried that, young man. Is that some sort of sweet meat or something?"
I've never had sweet meat.
How do you feel about that, Adrian? Your mother was showing her tartars to the guys who locked us up.
Very good. Right, where are you
All
going?
right. Since I'm an engineer of the ship, I know all of the corridors and the way towards the helm
the way.
for brevity.
So you will know that there, to get onto the bridge, you need a key card because it's a secure area. But you do know how to get there. You just from where you are you're
I'm
roughly
an
midship,
engineer. I've got a key card for everywhere.
probably. So you're in midships on about deck 5. This is a very old, very well maintained, but very old cruise liner, dating back to before whatever it was happened that nobody remembers anymore.
Named the Titanic.
No, it's named the Eneliza, and that's the name is still on the back of
Say that again once more.
the Eneliza.
Analyzer. Right.
Analyzer.
Eneliza.
So we're on the analyzer.
Analyzer. So, the Analyzer, which the name is on the back, but you can't really see all of it because it's hundreds of years of paint.
Is the name just above the exhaust port?
It is, funnily enough. It's a large ship with sort of falls, an old traditional ocean liner looking thing. Right. So you know that if you head from where you are to your right, you come to a sort of central area where there are lifts and stairs. You need to get up to, you're on deck 5, you need to get up to about deck 13, and that's where
Or use the elevator.
that's where the entrance is. So you go to you press the button on the elevator. The little dial above shows that one or two of the elevators are moving. The one that you, where you're standing, you're on deck 5, as I say. There's one at deck 8, which is on its way down, showing 7, 6, 5. Ding! And the door's open, and it's empty.
Where's the lift?
It's an empty it's an empty elevator. I don't know why we'd be surprised by that.
No, it's an empty elevator shaft. It
No.
opened and there was nothing.
And then the door's closing. The doors are closing.
Oh, he's probably getting.
Okay.
We're getting. Yeah.
And you step in, the doors open again, and you all make your way on. Boop.
13.
I was just going to ask Mrs. Alistair's mother's name.
Oh, I'm Lady Bryony, dear.
Bryony.
Lady Bryony, dear. That's a lovely name.
All right, Brian.
Oh, you are a pard. So the
I'm a horse.
the lift. I keep telling you, you don't have enough legs to be a horse.
Everyone knows horses have 2 legs. Those are arms. Vestigial arms.
No, they have arms and legs. So as you go up past 8 and 9, it slows down as it approaches floor 10.
That's not the button I pressed.
And it stops, and the door opens,
There's other people.
and there is somebody standing outside the doors, wearing a crewman's outfit. He looks like a steward, basically.
You're right. We're on the way up to the bridge. You coming with?
Is he someone that we know?
He looks a little surprised. No, you wouldn't know. He's somebody, from his clothes, he's somebody who works in the restaurant.
I'm dressed up as one of the engineers. I'm sure you already knew that.
He looks a little confused, but he gets on board. The elevator.
We're taking these rich hostages to the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So he gets on board with you. No gun, then?
I've got it here.
Ah, here's mine. Mine's bigger than yours.
Well, it's not about the size.
It's what you do with it, I know. I've heard that one too. I'm on the way up to the sun deck. Apparently, there's a couple of guests up there who they're just making a lot of trouble. Might have to, get a bit violent with them, but we've got lots of passengers. Not really a problem.
Just remember, the more you kill, the less we sell.
We got enough. My goodness, we got enough. I'll be rich after this one, I tell you. So he'll hit deck 15, and the doors will close, and we'll start up again.
Well, of course, you'd only be rich if the captain doesn't screw us all over again.
Have you met the captain? I thought he'd kept himself completely isolated. How do you know about the captain?
Oh, just a previous job, We said we'd get paid, and then we weren't paid, and then,
No, hang on.
tells you to get it on the next one.
Hang on a minute. They said that none of us had ever worked together before. Were you?
Well, of course he said that, otherwise he's going to be all confusing.
No. I'm Mr. Pink. And you're Mr. Brown.
Of course he said he's not worked together before, otherwise he might start talking about the ways he screwed over his team in the past.
So roll a convincing.
Yep. 4. When it matters,
4.
When it matters.
He looks extremely suspicious, and you can see he's sort of moving the gun into a sort of more a position where he can raise it, and so they sort of casually move more towards pointing more in your direction. He's turning around so his back's away from you.
I've got a question. How many people have you killed so far?
Well, nobody so far. We've only been in. How come you don't know?
Because we've been in different places. I also
got
didn't mean just on this job.
radios, haven't we?
I meant generally, different jobs.
I told you we've never worked together before. We've all got the radios.
No, I know we haven't worked together before. That's why I said, how many people have you killed on a different job? Otherwise I'd know, wouldn't I?
He's going to point the gun at you, say, "What's the word?"
Oh, all right. Let's shoot him.
Okay.
The bird! The bird is the word!
You roll to shoot him. That would be a... What would that be?
You're sort of smashing his body with a bullet.
It's a sort of speed kind of thing.
Gonna do it with.
Sneaking. I think sneaking,
Oh, sneaking,
because you're trying to do it without him realizing you're doing it.
2 5s. That's a 10.
2 5 to 10. So you have your hand at your hip and you just
I
raise
use a different hand. Around my back.
Yes, indeed. So you raise what appears to be your 2 hands, but actually they're 2 you've just grown. So he doesn't realise that the other hand with the gun in is currently pointing at him, and you shoot, and you hit him. No, you won't. Yes, you do hit him. I don't see why. You're close enough, so you don't need to start rolling. But that's silly. You're standing right next to him, and you do 4 points of damage. He was on. Let's say he had. Let's see. How much did he have? I'm not going to give him that. That's not fair. 7 points of damage. So he had 7 points of health. 4 points of damage, and over half damage in one shot. He is, to say the least, surprised and knocked backwards. So he's no longer pointing his gun at you and is severely damaged.
I really didn't want to do that.
Snatch his gun off him.
Okay, you use your speed to do that.
Using fly swatting.
Oh, fly swatting, yeah, you can do that with
Sure.
fly swatting.
I shall also fly swat that.
You can use your advising to try and advise him to be a good boy.
Maybe I'll do that once I've got his gun.
Okay,
That would
So you-
be 8.
well, that's a partial success. So you grab for his gun. You don't manage to get a good grip. It falls out of your hand, but it drops out of his hand, so it's now lying on the floor at his feet.
But listen,
And he's leaning against the wall, going, "Hey, what do you do that for?"
I can help you out because I've got things that will make you, not as dying and such. But firstly, you're going to have to go into a room and we'll have to lock you in there. But secondly, just, don't try and kill us and stuff.
Well, I've got no choice, have I? You've got the gun on me and I've got all my chest.
No, you don't really have a choice. I'm presenting it like a choice just to make it nicer.
And you arrive at deck, which one was 13.
13.
13. So outside the door, you can see you're in the same central kind of area that you were on deck 5. There are cabins all down both sides and a crew-only door straight ahead of you to the right, which is obviously the way you go through into passageway up towards the bridge itself.
Can I use my engineering expertise in fixing
Yes.
to disable the elevator with him in it so we can't open the doors again?
You can try. You can absolutely try.
You didn't say that. You didn't say the phrase right. You can certainly try.
You can certainly try, yes.
That is 5 plus the 2 for a 7, which is mixed success.
Partial success, yes, partial success. So your party 4 gets out. He is still in the elevator. You fiddle with the control panel. There's that, and the doors close, and you have successfully disabled this elevator, but the other elevators are all still working fine.
Yeah, but he's stuck in this one.
Yeah, but it does.
That's all I wanted.
That's fine.
Oh, and as the doors are closing, I'm going to chuck one of the healing crystals in there
Okay, that's very kind of you. And
because I'm nice and I don't want it to bleed out.
the downside of your jiggery pokery with the panel is that the light above the elevator, which has the little arrow pointing up and down, is now going ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's not good, is it? Well, we should probably move on.
Could I have retrieved the other gun?
The other gun's still in there, and so is the radio that was in his ear, which you could have taken.
No. Oh well. I would like to use the power of prophecy
Oh, power of prophecy
to
again. Yes.
confirm or deny a suspicion that has entered Singbad's mind.
Okay. You have to ask the question.
I would like to use the power of prophecy to see if this mysterious boss is either of our 2 companions here.
Okay.
I will do looking to assist.
Looking.
Yeah, because I'm looking at them.
Yeah. Okay. Because you're talking about those two right by you. Yeah. Go for it.
6 and a 5 is 11 minus 1 for my looking is a 10. So that gives you a +2, I think.
That puts me at 9.
That's a partial
So I have
success.
no bonuses.
And you could use a fail?
No, I have none left.
Ah, so it's just too successful.
So you got a partial success, but not quite a complete success. So, as you stand there, you hear this voice in the back of your mind. She was a dame like any other dame I've met, but something about her didn't sit right with me.
Very noir. Only noir people say dame.
Maybe she was bad. All I knew was I'll be keeping my eye on her from now on.
That would explain why she showed those guys her tatas.
I thought she showed her tattoos.
No. She exposed her breasts.
I don't think she did.
I think the nice lady is a bit suspicious. Do you want to point the gun at her?
I don't want to. Are you suspicious?
I'm sorry, dear.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry.
Do you mean me?
Yes.
But yes, I thought.
She spoke to the people that we locked in the room, and we didn't hear what she said. And also, she had the best power for escaping, but didn't use it.
I don't know what you mean.
And we've all just assumed that the boss is a man. What better cover for a woman, a woman?
I couldn't escape, dear. My son was there.
Yes, but you got the power of phasing and such, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I can only phase me. I couldn't phase him.
Yes, but he's a disappointment and everything, so you know.
Yeah, he's kind of sucks. So maybe you're just getting rid of him.
Yes, but he's still my son. I don't think I like the tone of your voice, young man. You know who I am.
I'll do the whole, yeah.
You did tell me, Bryony.
You're Lady Brian.
Lady Bryony Money.
All right.
So?
Why do people keep saying these things like we're supposed to know who they are?
Because I told you who I was.
Shoot her in the leg, see if she can fit.
I don't want to shoot her in the leg. How about this? Because, I've got no particular fealty to this ship. If you are the bad guy, just tell us. And, we can just, let you go in things. We just don't want to die. And maybe, don't kill all the people.
I don't know what you're talking about, young man. I really, I've never been spoken to like this in my entire life. Alistair, do something. Oh, mother, do be quiet. What are you talking about?
What, are you got a printed contract at me?
Look, all I'm interested in is getting back to my office.
I'm going to make it an absolute truth in this world that that it is impossible to lie whilst interpretively dancing.
Yeah. Okay. Roll the dice.
That is an 8.
An 8, so it's a partial success. So, it is possible to lie while interpretive dancing, but there's a 50-50 chance that if you do, the person watching will know.
Okay. Alright, if you're so truthful, then interpretively dance at me. A very normal thing that people do in this world.
Listen, we'll make it easy for you. He'll hold the gun, and I'll say, "You are the dancing queen."
Lung and spleen.
On the tambourine.
The tangerine.
So, roll a singing.
That's 2 ones. For one.
That's what it's possible to get. So your singing is so bad that it actually makes Wrench feel physically ill, and he's just completely lost interest in your two what you call them, associates. So it's just you are still aware of what they're doing, but he's not.
Little sharp on the ears.
I'm not dancing for you, young man. I'm not some sort of bear that you can throw a couple of coins to and he'll dance and request.
Alright, but we're suspicious and such, so I guess I could just shoot you.
Bears accept currency?
Barely.
Ah, nice.
Barely.
Yeah, well, this has been a not good time, but I'm glad that we've bonded today, Wrench.
I didn't think we had as much in common as we do.
It's been a bit of a dog and pony show.
Huh? Alright, I get it. Yeah. I'm not a dog, though. I have to pause on that.
Hey.
So Alistair says, "Could you hear that?
What is the sound of how to make incredible puns?
It's a door with a key."
Why
That
am I
way.
so good at hearing keys?
And he's pointing at the crony door.
Alright, we'll go to the crony door.
Do you take Sir Alistair with you? Because he's in front of you.
Yeah, sure, push him first.
Okay, you push Sir Alistair first. You're heading towards the crony door, yes?
Yes.
Okie. So, when you're about 3/4 of the way there, you realise there's just the three of you.
Oh, what a surprise, she's phased away.
Or did she never exist to begin with?
I mean, it's possible, but it would be a bit odd, wouldn't it? A sort of joint hallucination. That being said, we all woke up in beds. Could have anything. Some sort of.
We have recently taken just a mixed bag of pills from a medical supply cabinet.
That's true. Are you still moving towards the door?
Yeah, why not?
As you arrive at the door, which you find is locked, and there is no sign of anybody coming through, Sir Alistair sort of, good evening, sir. Can I help you at all?
All right, something else is going on now.
I don't follow, sir.
Let me guess. She wasn't your mother.
Who wasn't, sir?
Exactly. Who's your mother?
My mother. Mrs. Mary Smith, sir. I've been butler.
Recognize these contracts for 5 million Philippine pesos.
Those are rather good. Hey, those are just like the kind of thing I can produce.
Yes.
All right, so I've got bad news for you.
You owe us
You've
money.
been scammed.
Yeah. We didn't scam you. An old lady scammed you.
There was an old lady who was pretending to be captured with us, and then, we caught her out, and then she panicked and ran away. Also, that door's about to open, and most likely someone with a gun's going to come through, so here you go. Just going to hand him a gun.
How about that? I'm afraid I don't know how to use a gun, sir.
It's got 5 bullets.
I'm just...
Could you print us out some very sharp paper cut ninja stars?
I'm just a butler, sir.
All right, just get ready for what's probably going to be a massive fight.
Yeah, and you're going to be in just a lot of debt after this.
So, you wait by the door for a little while. Nothing much happens.
I'm going to make... Now, okay, I don't know what the definition of limbs necessarily comes down to, but I want to make 4 snake heads. Or snakes.
You can't make snake heads because they're heads. You could make snake tails.
Snakes have any limbs?
I mean, tell you what you could make, which are similar.
Are they just a limb?
They're not a limb, no. A head is not a limb. But octopus legs are similar to snakes. And
It was more for the poisoning part. Ooh, I know what I'm going to make.
what's that?
Jellyfish tentacles.
Ah, yes, that would work. That would work. Though, if you want to make ordinary ouch, but no damage tentacles, you can do that no problem. If you want to make the Man of War, that's going to do some serious damage, then it'll be a harder one.
Yeah, I might as well make them powerful.
Okay, you're going to go for 4 of them?
It occurs to me that if she was controlling him and he said about the door to distract us, he might not have heard anything. It might just be a door.
It's very true. I got a 12.
Perfect. So you have 4
Wait.
very functional Man of War skinny limbs.
Don't touch them.
You yourself, Wrench, are immune to the poison because they're part of your body, but nobody else is.
Yeah, don't touch my limbs.
I would like to look at the door handle to see if it has been electrified.
Do you know, I wish I thought of that. I wish I thought of that. My goodness. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, it might be. Who knows? Roll the dice. That would be...
Who knows?
I don't. That would be... What would that be?
7.
Prophesizing. You're going to prophesy whether
Oh, then still 7.
7. That is a partial success.
Mixed
Success. So, as you gaze at the door handle, the world goes black and white, and you hear in the back of your mind a familiar voice. It was a dingy, dark corridor. I'd been in many like it before. The door handles, well, they're like door handles anywhere in the world. But this one looked a little different. Maybe it was poisoned. Maybe it was electrically charged. Or maybe it was just a door handle. Who knew? Only one way to find out.
Archibald, open the door.
My name isn't Archibald, sir.
That's what you told us it was. Open the door, Mr. Butler Man.
Certainly, sir. You'll rattle the door handle. I'm afraid it seems to be locked, sir.
All right. Smashing it is.
Oh, I see. I see why, sir. There's a card reader to the side of the door. This must be... Oh, I know where we are. This is the door to the bridge, sir.
Can you get in?
Can you print us a new card?
No, I'm afraid my printing abilities are limited to simple documents, sir. Otherwise, I would not be a butler. However, I see a card similar to it on your belt, sir.
Yes, I would have got one.
That's true. I have conducted many water polo sessions in the bridge.
I was
The
thinking more
bridge
of
goes
it.
over water, you see.
No, I'm not sure you have access, but I do have access because I've got to get in and fix things. But you try first. Why not?
You know what? Let's try both of our cards together, and then we'll never find out which one worked.
Right, you do yours and then I'll do mine really quickly.
Okay, ready?
You both swipe your cards. There's a short pause, and there's a and the little red light above the door handle goes green.
The light above the door handle, which might have been red, but I don't know because we live in a black and white world, is
It's changed from a shade of grey to a different shade of grey.
There's a click, and it goes back to red again.
All right, just change back again. Right, do it again.
Okay, everyone remember the pattern? It was grey, then it changed to grey, and then it went back to grey.
All right, yeah. Right, grey,
remember
left
that so
grey,
we can
right
match
grey.
it next time, okay? Right, I'll scan my
Ready?
thing, and then you do yours exactly the same as we did before.
And then Archibald Butler, what's your name? You open the door.
Yes, sir. Your name is Charles, sir.
All right, Archibald.
I don't know who this
Charles of old.
I was thinking the same thing. Charles is bold.
Right, and you swipe your cards. There's a zzz, and the light changes, and
Open it up.
Charles turns the handle and opens the door outwards into the corridor. And you see you're looking into a short corridor that sort of turns an immediate dogleg to the left, and at the end of that is another door.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's just literally just an entrance area that gets you around into the back of the bridge.
We'll go into that door. Is it open?
There's another keypad, another sort of card reader doodah.
All right, you ready?
Right, everyone remember grey, then grey, then grey.
So you do it. You didn't tell Charles to open this one. You are allowed to now if you want
No, I
to.
said we'd all do the same things.
Oh, did you? I
Well, it's
apologise.
only your job.
Charles,
Charles of old, come on.
This time the door opens away from you, and looking through the doorway, you can see you're now looking into the bridge area. Ahead of you, it's quite a large area. It's a big room. On the far side, you can see the panoramic windows. You can see some of the sea ahead of you. You can see in the distance there's some land and what looks like the remains of some kind of monument, but it's in the middle distance. You're still somewhere where you're not going very fast.
Charge in. Put your sticks in the air. This is a hand up. Wait, no, hang on. I don't think I got that right.
At the moment, from where you're standing, you can't actually see any people because you're looking dead across the thing. If you take a couple steps forward, you'll be able to see the room properly.
Take a couple steps forwards.
You take a couple steps forwards. Charles was obviously in front of you because he's the one who opened the door, so he'll be in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And presumably, Singbad is going to follow.
I will. At speed.
Okay, is anybody holding the door, or are they going to let it close behind you?
Probably let it close behind
Yeah, I
us.
don't know why I'd leave
I
it
would
open.
tend to agree with that, but I wanted to just check that. So, door shuts behind you, and you look around at a tableau of 4 people, all looking at you with various degrees of complete amazement on their faces that someone's just walked through the door, particularly one of them being someone dressed like a butler. There is somebody standing at what is obviously the ship's wheel, which is actually an old style wheel that's been put onto this bridge. Obviously, it's a modern, or more modern than the ship is. It's been placed there because the original system that used to steer it has long since broken down. There's various half-working instrumentation and so on. There's a panel of those with somebody standing by them, presumably doing something to do with navigation. There's a captain, or a captain's chair, with a captain sitting in it, which is in the centre, and another person on the far side who has binoculars out. It's some kind of lookout or something like that. The lookout and the person standing at the console are both females, both dressed in passengers' clothes. The captain is dressed as a ship's officer, but he's only wearing 2 rings, so he's obviously somebody who's like a lieutenant, somebody a lower officer. And the person at the wheel looks like a steward. He's wearing the white jacket of a steward who'd be normally working in the restaurants and things. And they're all currently looking at you, going, "Huh?" The captain says, "What the hell are you doing here? Who are you?"
I'll wrap it up. We're not going to the island. Give up.
Relinquish control of the analyzer to us.
The Eneliza. The Eneliza is a ship I worked on for 2 years and been worked to death. It's my ship now, and you are not taking it off me.
All right, I'm confused.
And he will stand up, face towards you, and raise his hands. And you can see between his fingers there's electricity sparking.
All right, no, hang on. I'm confused. Which one of you is the old lady that can phase through things?
Or if you're being mind controlled by the old lady, then say so.
All right, that's probably also a thing.
I have no idea what you're speaking about. This is my ship. Stand down, drop that gun, or die.
Right, it's probably... I'm glad I didn't kill anyone, because they're probably all under the control of someone else. All right, how do you get someone?
Maybe we're under control.
How do you get someone
How do you get someone to be
hypnotized?
unpossessed? Hypnotized?
Are you saying that out loud?
No, this is Alex thinking it.
We'd need to create some kind of shock. I would like to attempt to gallop to the ship's wheel and using my momentum, slam the ship over to one side, like turning the ship around.
You can try that. I mean, to get a ship like this to turn, you'd have to spin the wheel 9 or 10 times probably. And it wouldn't actually, it's not like a speedboat. It will just go like that. But it will turn away from where you're going. So, if you're going to attempt to go over there, wrestle the control of the wheel away from the chap at the wheel and start turning to right or the left, starboard or port.
I've always preferred starboard.
Starboard it is. So roll that dice. So this is going to be a superpower move.
8.
8.
Plus 2 for 10.
10, and I'm assuming you're going for gallop.
Yes.
So before the captain has a chance, or the man who's just stood up in the captain's chair has a chance to react, suddenly you're over there. You have taken control of the wheel and are turning it. The guy who was there controlling the wheel is taken aback and is taking a step backwards and is watching you turn the wheel. And you are turning the wheel quite quickly because you're using your super speed, but you're limited to how far you can turn it because of the way the system works. It's basically turning a rudder underwater, and the ship begins to turn starboard.
I'll say, careful, man. Horses kick. And I'm almost entirely horse.
I go to attempt to confuse and unhypnotize. Again, you may... I won't look at this as a limb, because it's also 10 minutes to 11. A peacock's plume.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I like that idea. Who are you going to try and unhypnotize?
Partial success is it's a peahen who is just like...
It's annoying. The captain.
The lieutenant captain person. Yeah, okay, you roll your superpower.
That would be a 9. I do have a failure, which I might as well use to bring it to a 10.
Perfect. So you succeed in generating again, in fact 4, which all come together to make
my tentacles fall off. And then
yeah,
the plume
they
comes off.
drop, and you sort of brrr in the air, and the lieutenant who is standing there with the electricity arcing across his fingers sort of staggers back a bit. But where am I? What's going on? Who are you?
We're being mind controlled. We've got to take back control of this ship.
And behind you, a voice says, "Really, dear, that's not very nice. It took me a long time to get control of this ship, and now you're trying to take it away from me." And behind you, you find that Lady Bryony is now standing there with the gun from the chap who was in the lift.
Gotcha.
Careful, everyone. She'll expose her breasts to you.
I would like to pick up one of the tentacles and use it as a whip.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The jellyfish tentacles.
Okay.
Is that you fly swatting it?
Yeah, you didn't move very far. You didn't move very far from the door, so she is going to be in range. If you can hit her on the
But this wouldn't be a superpower. This is just picking up
This is
and
going to be
using.
smashing. This is going to be a smashing control. Effectively.
I mean, fly swatting. Smashing is
No.
isn't it?
Well, fly swatting, but you haven't got fly swatting.
Exactly. They're both plus now.
I thought everyone had everything.
You have everything, but I don't get any addition. Like, I could do either 7. It wouldn't make much difference because I'd need a +3.
No.
I'll do a 7. I have an idea for my mixed success. but you can say whether or not this would.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
My idea was I'll whip her,
Yeah,
and it does hurt her,
yeah.
but because it's no longer attached to my body, I am not immune, so I would take some damage too.
That's an interesting idea. That wasn't quite what I was going to say, but I quite like that. Yeah, that makes sense because you've had to hold it.
Yep.
And you're not immune anymore. That's true. All right, so so you do some damage to her. Let's say, so you each all had 10 points each of damage. One is the lady, and I'm going to give her, let's say, 5 points of health. And you have just done 3. So she's on 2. Anne says, ow. Does she drop the gun? Yes, she drops the gun. And you don't take that because that would kill you. You take, I tell you what.
Die immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got you. You take 3 points of damage.
All right. Makes sense.
So you go ow, she goes ow, and drops the gun. The 2 remaining people, the one with the binoculars and the one at the controls, the one with the binoculars drops the binoculars down, and you can see their eyes are these sort of deep, dark pools. They're obviously their superpower is some sort of
A pool, you say?
yeah, deep dark pools. And the helmsman looks hard at Singbad, tries to catch your eye and is focusing. He's obviously trying to do something. Now, you, Singbad, roll 2d6 and let's see if you notice that he's looking at you.
7.
7, you see out the corner of your eye that he's looking at you and you feel strange for a moment, but you don't quite lose control of yourself. You're like, what? And you're feeling a bit, but you do feel a bit groggy, so it's going to affect your next, whatever you do next. Meanwhile, the person over at the all the bank of controls and things, you see when they stand up that their skin has started to go like cracked and hard like rock. So their skin is hardening. But at the moment, that's all they do. They stand up and they're obviously exerting their power to make themselves less easy to hurt.
If I did a looking,
Yes.
to try and work out if this purple-eyed man is like the main center of controlling everybody, which is most likely, would, or whatever I roll for it, would that count as the only thing I could do, or could I do something once I have the knowledge?
Depends how well you do it.
That's a fair answer.
If you do it really well, then it'll be quick. But if it's not such a good success, it'll take you longer to.
Or I'll do prophesizing.
Yeah, you're prophesizing.
That's 2 6s.
Oh, there you go. So, for a moment, you lose focus. The world's black and white, and a familiar voice. You almost hear it at the back of your head almost. There's always one in every company. The guy who controls everyone. And now I'd found him. All I needed to do was take him out and the rest would fall like a deck of cards.
Okay, and you're saying
And I'm saying that was such a good success. That is like a bonus action, so you get to do your action anyway.
Okay, so what could I do? I know what I'll do. I'll grow extra limbs so I can move quicker.
Right, okay. Spider.
Extra legs, like horse legs.
Why not?
I'll become a centaur. Or maybe like rhino legs to go like powerfully fast or whatever. Horse legs. 10.
Yeah, succeeds. You now have.
So grow out my butt.
You basically got 4 legs, which means you can stand on those 4 legs, and your own feet and hands can be off the deck now, and you can move fast.
Charge at him, kick him in the nuts.
Okay, that's a smashing.
Not fly swatting.
No.
That would just be a 5. So I get over to him, but I don't manage to kick him in the nuts.
No, that's a failure, so you get a point for your failure. You rush across, you kick at him, but the boat is now tilting slightly because it's going around as it's turning sharply to starboard. And meanwhile, Singbad, you have now turned the wheel as far as it will go. So you kick at him but miss. And he takes his attention off Singbad and turns his head around to look at you.
I would like to exercise, and using all the aggression that I instill in my water polo students, I would like to charge over at him and bite him with my horsey face.
Okay, well, you're going to use your superpower to get there, which means you can get there really quickly before you. So that's the first thing. How fast do you get there? Roll those dice.
8.
8, partial success. So you whiz across. How do you do partial success? In this particular case, it means you will get there a little bit slower, but that doesn't matter. It means he'll see you coming, where otherwise he wouldn't have seen you coming. So you charge across, and his attention, which was taken off you and was going towards Wrench, is now coming back towards you again. So you swing his head back round as you arrive. But you have time to do something before he locks eyes with you.
I would like to bite him in his face and close my eyes.
You can bite him or you can fly towards him.
I will bite him as exercising my muscles in my jaw.
Okay. So biting would be...
Uh,
Yeah, go on,
so
exercise. Yeah, exercise. I'll let you have exercising because it's sort of like, you're using your muscles in these. Yeah, go on. Exercising is fine.
It's 9. I'm using my masseter muscles.
Okay,
It's
so
the real name for them.
again, a partial success. So you do succeed in biting him. You do him some damage. He's only got that much, so that is going to do that much. So you can see, well, you can't see because you close your eyes, but you have done some damage to him. I'm going to call him Eyes.
Eyes.
He was on that, he's now on that, and you've closed your eyes. Meanwhile, the guy at the wheel, his arms extend like Elastic Man, but you think for a moment, oh no, he's going to go for me, but no, he grabs hold of the wheel and starts to straighten it up again, so he's trying to get the ship back on an even keel. The guy who was turned to stone has now turned his skin to stone and starts to lumber across towards you, but he's quite slow, so he's going to take another moment or two to get there. And our lady who does the phasing is bending down to pick her gun up again.
I'm going to try and kick this guy in the nuts again.
Charles, the butler, is standing there looking confused right by the lady.
Charles, get the gun first. I'm going to kick this guy in the nuts again.
Yes, sir. So if Charles is going to endeavour to get the gun. Fails. You're going to try and kick the guy in the nuts. That's going to be your... Well, it's making if it's smashing or fly swatting.
Can I make a mutated limb type thing to make it a power?
Well, actually, I tell you what. I'll give you a +1 because you have a horse's hoof, which is very good for
That's
you.
true. Alright, I'll take a +1. 5 and a 5 plus 1 is 11.
That's a good old success. You kick hard in the nuts. He goes, and the concentration he was starting to bring to bear on Singbad is broken. He crumples in a little painful ball on the floor. He has taken another. In fact, he is now unconscious on the floor.
Adam, I can't see.
At this,
Right, you can open your eyes. I got him. Does that mean everyone else doesn't?
at this moment, the stone guy stops. The guy who is trying to straighten up the ship also stops doing what he's doing instead of, oh. However, our phasing lady continues to grab the gun.
Shocker. Can't phase out of electricity. Might be able to, actually, I don't know.
When you say that, the lieutenant, the one who was the first one you broke out of the influence, goes, yes. And you remember he had electricity sparkling in his fingers. He goes like that and fires electricity from his hands at the lady whose name you don't actually know. And
Lady Brian.
hits her. Not enough to do too much damage, but enough to once again knock the gun out of her hand because it's metal and it conducts electricity. She is shocked, drops the gun, and takes another little bit of damage.
Charles, kill her.
She's looking very much the worse for wear.
Oh, I don't.
I'm afraid I'm not trained for that sort of thing, sir.
You know the butler thing that they always can do, where they do the chop, where they get it with the neck and they fall over. Might have been reading too many books.
The trademark butler chop.
Do the butler chop.
Do it.
He endeavours, because he's well trained, to do the butler chop on her neck. This is going to have to be a good roll for that to work. And that is
I'll eat too many books.
not good enough. He attempts to chop and goes, oh, that hurt my hand, sir.
Oh, you're useless, aren't you?
The lady is now going, I'll get you too. Wait till I get this bloody gun. And she gets once again bends down to try and get the gun back.
Let's see, we've got a Rocky Man, we've got a...
The Rocky Man has stopped moving and is looking
Yeah,
confused, and his skin is turning back to normal. We have a Stretchy Man who is now once again taking control, trying to take control of the ship because he can tell that
Sorry, I don't know your name, but Stretchy Man, Mr. Fantastic. Could you use your stretchy powers to make to catch it and all that? Or to get the gun? Actually, that's probably more helpful because she could phase through things. That would be very good.
He looks a little confused, but sees the gun, doesn't like the idea, and tries to grab the gun off her, and succeeds. So he whips his hands across, grabs the gun from the floor before she can get it, and withdraws it out of the way. She
That's just embarrassing for you, isn't it?
turns around and comes over towards you. She's got her hands out like this, straight in front of her.
That seems concerning.
Shoot her.
Oh, but I don't like to shoot people.
Shoot her in like the arm.
She's getting closer.
I'll shoot her in the foot. No, first thing I'll do is I'll drop the horse legs, grow spider legs and jump up to the ceiling.
That's
Jumping spider legs.
okay. Roll that dice.
That's an 8, but I get an extra 2, so that's 10.
10, perfectly successful. So you suddenly jump up in the air. She looks up and then transfers her attention to Singbad and still hands out, so she's going towards Singbad's now.
I'm still going to shoot her in the foot.
You attempt to. That's quite a hard shot to make from up there. Roll the dice.
Yep.
That'll be a smash, probably, or something like that.
Smashing. A neutral. That is a 5.
That's a failure. So you shoot and you miss. Pings off the deck, close to her foot, but doesn't hit.
Ow.
She looks at you with like evil eyes. I'll get you soon enough. And carries on.
I will just move my leg a little bit faster than a human pace away
Just
as she
jogging
comes
backwards.
towards me. Because it's just, I find it funny that she's just sort of coming at me slowly. I'll just sort of like travel backwards.
She doesn't realise at this point.
Oh, lady, you got to be honest. It's kind of embarrassing at this moment. You're making a fool of yourself.
So she begins to phase through the floor, so she starts to sink.
That's fine.
I feel like the ship's our priority.
Well, she has to stay on the ship, otherwise she goes into the goo.
Well, that's true.
She vanishes through the floor.
That goo that never came up that changes people.
Yeah.
Now, she has vanished through the floor, and the other 4 are now all sort of. What's going on?
I'm going to make it a fact of the world.
Yeah.
A fact of her power.
Yeah.
That sometimes, and in this case, she can't control how far she phases, and she's going to go straight through the ship into the goo.
Okay.
It's 2 6s, baby. She's going to go straight through.
Sometimes. So let's see what happened this time. She did in fact fail.
Yeah.
So you hear. So what she was going to do was to phase down, go across, come up again. Okay. And then she would have got you.
She phases down. I'll get you next up, balls.
That's right. Before she has a chance to, you can't see this because, of course, she's sinking down through the decks below. But she's less than pleased about this. Swears very voluminously. Goes through the bottom of the deck, hits the goo below, and changes instantly into a turbot.
Turbot.
A turbot is kind of fish.
Great word. A great kind of fish word.
A turbot.
And with that,
A turdbut.
the
Turd butt.
you
From the anal.
We've saved the analyzer.
right. So back on the bridge, the intercom goes, and it's the captain from one of the sick bays saying, "What the hell's going on? Some of the half my crew are suddenly blah 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 blah." And what's obviously happened is all those who were under the control of the guy with the black eyes have now woken up, and the captain and the crew are taking control of the ship again. And you have succeeded. Well done.
I think we deserve a raise. At the very least, a bonus.
And I'll now tell you a couple of quick things. The name of the ship, the Analyzer,
Yep.
is called the Analyzer because the beginning and the end of the name that it used to have been worn away over the years. And it's the Analyzer is spelled Eneliza. That used to be Queueza. Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. Yeah.
So you are on the old Queen Elizabeth. You were going towards Uzai, which is the USA, and the monument you could see the remains
Yeah,
of it is
Liberty,
the monument you could see that in the distance
Planet of
was
the Apes,
exactly it was
ruins,
the ruins of
statue.
the Statue of Liberty. That's right.
Oh, God.
We have saved the
And
analyzer.
you've saved everybody on board.
I want it on the record that it was Mark's invention that Queen Elizabeth became the analyzer.
Oh, that's very
It's the
silly.
N-Eliza, not Analyzer. N-Eliza.
Yes, but
I got it. So there you go.
okay. Listen,
Well done.
we've run over, but I think with perfectly reasonable timing. That was very fun. I think it is only reasonable that we finish off with some advice. And who's going to give advice? I'm not GMing today, so that puts me on the block for giving advice, doesn't it?
It is actually, yes. It's time out.
Yeah, there's some very obvious advice that I think can be given.
Do you want to give that advice?
Yeah, enunciation is important.
Enunciation is important. No, I've got to do. Hang on, we've got to do the Rowan turn. It's going to be called the Rowan turn.
Yeah.
When making names for things in D&D, always remember someone will turn it into a butt.
I think that's a good line to finish on.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Magic, Myths and Mayhem. Thank you to Dark Fantasy Studio and Nicolas Jeudy and Ovani for the use of their music in this episode. And a big thanks to you for listening. If you want to hear more behind the scenes content, alongside extra art and lore, please consider joining our Patreon by searching Magic, Myths and Mayhem on patreon.com, or watch our extra content and games on twitch.com. For now, thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you next time. I'll see you then.
I'm sure I will have many questions from Cam when I go to bed shortly.
Yeah.
About why I was laughing and saying the analyzer so often.
The analyzer.